My friends, no matter how much you do on the outside, you won't change until you deal with your inside. All of these powerful signs and wonders that God did not change their self-view. And so they had the same mindset they had before Moses showed. Woe is me, life is rough, I'll never win, I'm a loser, I can't make it. And you put Gucci on top of that, and it's the same mindset. You can put Prada on it. That won't change it. Change must come from the inside out. So they continue on. Now they're thirsty, because God filled them with quail and manna. Now they're thirsty. Would to God, this was their line, would to God we had died in Egypt. Why did you bring us out of there, Moses, to kill us and we die of thirst? And Moses, being a man and still having internal, external issues himself, strikes the rock when God instructs him to speak to the rock, because the rock was a type of Christ. And now he has issues. These people were a few days' journey to their blessing, and they could never enter in because everything was about the outside and they wouldn't let God deal with the inside. And this is what the Bible says. They walked around that desert for 40 years. And when all of the people that were 20 and over when they left was dead, and saw young people with new mindsets that had better insides, then they could move over. Then they could move over. My friends, if you want to have an excellent life, a life that pleases God, first of all, you have to make sure that you are not driven by external measurements, because if you're driven by external measurement, before too long, you're going to start to hurt other people. Because you got to maintain what you got. You got to keep what you got. You got to make what you got okay. That's the first thing. The second thing is, there's nothing externally that you can gather up that will give you value in the sight of God. Nothing. And so I was thinking about this last night. I bought this suit about 7 years ago. And it's a nice suit, I like it. And why did I buy this suit? Because we live in a world where you have to make external, it helps me look pastoral. Well, now think about that. What does that mean? He looks pastoral. Ooh, you look just like a first lady. What does that mean? What does that mean? My friends, we must, while being culturally appropriate in the way we carry ourselves, we must get away from valuing the external and learn how to evaluate the worth and value of a person based on who they are inside.
Amen.
Now, to help us do that, let's rehearse some of the things that God calls you. God says, "Than a conqueror." That's what God says about you. So, who am I to say, boy, she's more than a conqueror. So what you need to do is, anybody that says any lesser thing about you, ignore, run away from, avoid. And feed yourself on who God says you are. Brother Robert, God says you are a priest and a king. So anybody that can't line up with that realization of who you are, it really shouldn't have a whole lot of your time. You know, if you can't accept me for who God says I am, why am I fooling with you? You understand what I'm saying? You know, why am I going to sit around hearing you speak foolishness that's not relevant to who I am? You know, Paul says this: we are overcomers. So when you see me low and you start to judge me based on where you see me, you've missed God. Because no matter how low you find me today, my destiny is to overcome the situation I'm in and be all that God has called me to be. So if you can't get with the vision that I am an overcomer, you know, it's okay. Some of you are aware of some of what I've been through over these past 6 years. And some people, just out of human kindness, want to feel sorry for me. And I resent that. I don't want that. Oh, but Pastor Glenn, you had such a beautiful church. Yes, we did. But that didn't define me. And this don't define me. I am an overcomer. So wherever I am today, I am going to overcome today to get to what God has for me tomorrow. Amen. But see, when I'm overcoming, I'm not going to act foolishly. I'm going to take all the experience I've had. I'm going to glean the wisdom, glean the knowledge, glean the understanding, so I can be better. So when I overcome, I don't have to go that way again. You understand what I'm saying? So, understand the world, the church, society is full of people that want to look at you, read you